Hey all. Today I'm going to talk to you about alt text. Alt text is super important for screen readers because when a screen reader gets to an image, it will say that there's an image there, but if there's no alt text, it won't know what the image is or what it's all about. And so it's really important for those who need screen readers to have alt text embedded into our documents so that they can tell what an image is. So, how this works in Google Docs is really simple. If you click on an image and then click image options, there's a section here for alt text, and you can describe it very simply, very succinctly. You want to create an equal experience for those who use a screen reader and those who don't. No more, no less. Just make it a factual description of what is happening. And if there's important text, you consider also using a caption so that both sets of audiences can access that information, because you don't want to read anything twice, so no duplicate any information, but make it available to everybody. In this image, for example, we have a scuba diver and the words deep engagement in what they are learning. It's referring to students. But we'll just, as an example, put in some alt text here. So scuba diver swimming over the words deep engagement in what they are learning. And that's it. That's all we've got. We've done our alt text now, and that will be read out for that particular image. Now, something like this that's a little bit more complicated, you definitely still want to do alt text. You could still consider adding a caption underneath it or something like that. A caption that describes what is going on might be helpful. If you don't need to add a caption or you don't want to add a caption, you can actually use AI to generate this really well. So I've actually asked ChatGPT to help me with this. And so I'm going to copy and paste what I did. I asked it to give me a few options to choose from. I uploaded the image. So in this case, ChatGPT gave me infographic with a central wheel labeled great digital design divided into 8 areas, accessibility, branding. So it's very factual about what is in that circle, and it goes into a little bit more detail than the one previously because that is necessary because that's what the image is. Now, the last example down here I have is a decorative image. This is just there simply for decoration. Now, some people might tell you, it's good to also just sort of briefly describe decorative images, and that might be a really good practice to get into. You can also just mark them as decorative images. And that's up to you. It depends on how important it is that they are able to tell what is in that image. So I could say decorative image. I could also say decorative and like globe on a stack of books. Okay, so you can give it as much detail or as little detail as you want, but that is really important, that alt text is there for screen readers. Now, this also holds true in other situations in which we produce content, like websites, Canvas, for example, and any other place where there are images that need to be described to our audience. So, hope this has been helpful about alt text. Please reach out if you have any questions at all. Thanks.